So over the last 4 days, we've been looking at each of the Buddhas, not in a detailed way, but in a way that is just helping us look at their wisdoms and the way that we can use their wisdoms to help us at this time. So we've been to the east and met Akshobhya, that's where we began. Then we moved on to Ratnasambhava, who is the Buddha of the south. Then to Amitabha, the Buddha of the west. And to Amoghasiddhi yesterday, who is the Buddha of the north. And today we come right to the very centre. And in the centre we find a glorious white Buddha, Vairocana. And his name means the Illuminator. He illuminates everything. And in a way he's like this pure, white, transparent jewel that reflects all the colours of the rainbow. And so he reflects all the wisdoms of those other Buddhas. His wisdom is called the Dharma Dhatu wisdom, which you could describe as being the sphere of truth, the sphere of reality. And I find it quite mysterious that sometimes he is described as having there's no circumference. He's in the middle, but there is no circumference. In a way, he's space. That's what he is. He's spaciousness, and that's what I want to talk about really today, which is spaciousness. And spaciousness is no other than our consciousness, our awareness, our true awareness. What's behind all the chatter, all the concepts? What's behind the duality of the way we think? And I'm not pretending to have penetrated to the very heart of all that. It's what we're working with, and we're working with that in various ways. In meditation, we're relaxing into that spaciousness, the spaciousness that is beyond our petty concerns, you could say. So in meditation, we're not denying anything. We're definitely not trying to go beyond thoughts, as it were. So very often we can imagine that to meditate effectively, we've got to have some kind of empty mind. But it isn't about having an empty mind. It's about realizing that the thoughts that we give so much attention to, the thoughts that we run away with, the thoughts that perturb us and so on, that they don't have any ultimate reality. And we need, in a way, to be able to rest deeply in that truth again and again and again, and never stop doing that. And that's very difficult to do because we do believe our thoughts. It's as if they have some kind of reality that's telling us something, putting us on the alert, or telling us how the world is. But actually, it's a very poor reflection of how the world really is. And in a way, we need to see that our thoughts are like bubbles. They're like a mirage, and they're very deceptive to us. They give an illusion that isn't the truth. And so once we reflect on that, once we meditate with that knowledge, it really helps us to be able to say to ourselves, this isn't how it is. It isn't how it is. So, instead of putting Vairocana at the centre of our mandala, we tend to put ourselves at the centre of the mandala and believe that it reflects something of reality. So how can we put Vairocana at the centre of our mandala? How can we put spaciousness at the centre of our mandala? Well, I think the most direct way is within our meditation. And we need to find that spaciousness, first of all, in our body. We need to be able to relax those boundaries that we hold so tight. So if we take our attention into the sensations of our body, the direct sensations, we find that it can be a very mysterious experience. So I'm talking about directly into the sensations of the body, not thinking about the body, but relaxing into the energy of the sensations. And if we learn to do that, if we can get more interested in the sensations so that we can relax into the energy of those sensations, the energy can expand to our whole body. So it's worth, when we start meditating, asking, where is that energy in your body? Whether it's dull energy or alive energy, whether it's pleasant energy or slightly painful energy. You know, we are nothing but energy, so it is there to be found. So for some time now, I've been noticing the energy in my back. Often we don't give a lot of attention to the back. We're often very forward thinking, you know, forward in terms of being more aware of the front of our body. But actually, at the moment, you know, for some time I've been experiencing a lot of energy in my back. And I would describe it as a kind of vibration, a kind of, sometimes it's even quite uncomfortable because it's a sort of twitching, lively kind of energy. But we need to be in touch with that energy, because that goes beyond the mere cells of our body. It goes beyond the view or the idea we have of our body into something much more fundamental. So if we can do that, if we can really explore where our energy is, you know, it might be in your head, it might be in your belly, it could be anywhere, but really explore those bare, direct sensations. And if you relax into those sensations, they become an expanded aspect of awareness, an expanded consciousness. It's like relaxing into sky, relaxing into the blue sky, or relaxing into into a vast ocean that we're lying on our back, just letting it take us where it will. We need to learn to let go, basically, how to relax and let go and be with something very direct, which will take us into a more expansive way of being, a more relaxed and expansive way of being. Okay, I'll leave it there today. See you tomorrow.